Mr. Contest Chair, Chief Judge, ladies and gentlemen, and especially Anthony, Mr. Road Rage. Anthony, you did some very impactful things that drew me into your speech. Your use of your voice, the high, the low, the way you came forward at times, and you looked into the eyes of Dennis or any other member, the focus that you had really settled me into your speech, because the empathy you had, or the feeling, this came through to me in the way you used your voice. So for me, your voice was very strong. Your eye contact was great. It was at one end, then at the other end. But I also have to talk about your use of your hands. You had it open, at times you pondered. And you always had the gesticulations. It was very congruent to the message. It helped me to understand your feelings and how things impacted you. The hands were very useful. I liked how you had the reinforcing message. Ever so often you would remind us it was time for the change. It was time for the change. So that was good also. And then at the end, you wrap it all up together. You called back up from the top where you talked about the abstract of the concept. So you did a good summary, and I like that callback because it helps to reinforce where you started and where you ended. So I like now to move to some things that I think I can help you with for your next speech. I liked your opening, but I thought maybe it could have been maybe with a catchy quote or something at the beginning. Just something in the opening line to get us. Maybe like something of quote. Let's try maybe Mahatma Gandhi. We have to be the change that we would like to be. Because at some point you were receptive to that message of the second officer. Not so much the first, but the second. So try to come up with some quote as the opening line to catch us. Otherwise, the opening was quite fine. I like that. I thought you could do some staging on the upfront here. When you spoke about Officer 1, the antagonist, you could refer to him at this end. Or when you spoke to the gentle officer that you listened to, you can refer to him at this end. And as you spoke about them and you made comparisons, you just use your hands. I thought also you could have been a wee bit more animated. You know, as you were driving down Danforth or doing something crazy, don't be afraid to let loose, go, you know, or something like that. You know, you don't have to be that, you know, reserved. So try that for me the next time. So let me summarize. Great vocal variety, good use of hands. I like how you reinforce the theme. I like the callback. In terms of improvements, consider an opening quote, some staging, a little more animation. You will have a wonderful speech.